Hi guys, Deb Acker here, back with another video. And the title of today's video is how to make aligned decisions. And I am so freaking excited to share the tools with you that I'm going to be sharing today. But for those of you guys who are new to my work and new to this series, I'm an intuitive coach and I work mainly with women to help them to heal their past, heal their childhood patterns, specifically around abandonment and the abandonment that can show up when we have physically and or emotionally unavailable parents. And if you grew up in that environment, whether it was a parent who suffered from addiction, whether there was a divorce that happened, whether there was a loss and or just your parent worked a lot, what can happen in those environments is we shut down our connection to ourselves, right? For fear of being abandoned, right? We shut down our connection. So we stop knowing what we want. We become total people pleasers, right? We just completely disconnect from what our feelings are. And we sure as hell do not communicate what those are in real time, right? And so first and foremost, notice if that feels true for you, right? Notice if you shut down or if you weren't connected to what you wanted and or needed. And if in part that was because of a fear, a subconscious fear, but a fear of abandonment, right? A fear of someone leaving you. So that's first and foremost. And then from there, how do we begin to shift this? Well, first you need to ask yourself some questions in real time before you make decisions, right? So what am I feeling right now? What do I want right now? What do I need right now? And even what's going on for me right now? This person is asking me to do something for work, or someone's asking me something, to go out with them, right? What is it that I'm feeling right now? What am I experiencing right now? And as part of this, start to notice your yes and no, right? So what does a yes feel like in your body, right? Typically, though this can be cross-wired a lot of times, but typically our yes feels like light, it feels happy, it feels joyful, it feels exciting, and our no feels dark and it feels contracted in some way, right? When you scrunch your face and stuff, it feels like that. So just notice though what your yes and your no feels like, whether it feels that way or it feels different, but having that awareness so that when somebody asks you something, you're like, oh my God, that feels like a no, I'm gonna say no, right? And then from there, being willing to practice, okay, how do I say no? And or how do I say I'm gonna think about it? So I'd recommend practicing starting to say, okay, that doesn't feel right for me, or that doesn't feel like something I wanna do right now, or that doesn't feel aligned for me. And you could pause this video and you could say that in your words out loud several times, right? That doesn't feel right for me. That doesn't feel right for me. And the more you practice this, the more you're gonna actually have access to it in real time, because so much of the time we haven't practiced this, right? We don't know how to say no. We don't know how to say, I need to think about that. So you can also practice saying, you know what? Let me think about that and I will get back to you. I need to think about that and I will get back to you. So that is today's video. If you are enjoying this series, make sure you subscribe to my channel. It is always my goal to give you powerful tools, powerful ways to shift, new awarenesses and concepts that are going to support you powerfully in your life. And if you are wanting to dive deeper into this work, there's a ton of resources below, including my free Healing Through Abandonment kit, which is awesome and totally going to support you on this journey. So thank you so much for being here. And until next time, I hope you have a great rest of your day and I'll look forward to seeing you soon.